Welcome back. It gives me great pleasure to be able to accept you on as my assistant. No, and dare I say, acquaintance. It's an honor you can't refuse. No, really, you can't refuse it, or else I would be forced to banish you to the wastelands, but I'm sorry. We've started off on the wrong foot. We've met, but I'm Azula, but you can call me Fire Lord Azula. I mean, it will happen sooner or later, so you might as well start getting used to it now. Yes. Well, Father will be the Phoenix King. But that's a little surprise. I've seen you out on the terrace and on the training grounds. They weren't kidding, you are quite strong. Yes, very strong. Worthy to serve next to me. And I hear you have connections. Important connections with the Earth Kingdom. Now that will serve very, very useful in this partnership and in the future. Typically, I don't condone the mixing of the different lands, but once Father reigns as the Supreme Phoenix King and I am the Fire Lord, well, lines won't really make much of a difference. It will all be mine. Ours. I don't suppose you know Prince Zuko. Well, used to be prince. Almost all of his honor is completely gone. To be honest, I don't know if he has any care of getting it back again. He's a big traitor. It's gone to the side of the Avatar. But I can't wait to see the look on his face when I am the Fire Lord. It must kill him a little bit inside to have his little baby sister rule over the new nation. Well, he'll realize what a mistake he made. Not to mention May and Ty Lee, but they miscalculated. Not you. You've come to the right place. You'll be able to enjoy the luxuries of living in the palace and being my right-hand soldier. Well, I don't know what it will take to convince you, but they'll be lucky if they're wiping the palace floors. We truly do need this partnership between us. If you say yes and agree to help me with the Earth Nation personal relations, for some reason it's not my best talent. Father claims I don't have very good people skills. I disagree, but whatever he says goes, I suppose. You'll be able to have access to all of the palace perks. Oh, well, I promise to make it worth your while. Think about it. You'll have 24-hour access to the palace spa. What? What do you mean you've never been to a spa? Oh my goodness, well you have been missing out. It doesn't even show that much that you've never been. Well, okay, well, they have the most amazing, luxurious treatments and massages. Oh, well, they warm their hands up. Much better than anything else you'll find across any of the nations. You know what? Why don't I show you? A little convincing can go a long way. So they heat their palms up like this. And the best ones really muscles used for firebending. But we'll talk about your training later. Not too bad. The heat works the muscles. Give me your arm. Yes. Now, I wouldn't be caught dead doing this out of my private chambers, but like I said, if this can convince you to be my personal counsel, then so be it. Your other arm. There are many benefits to the massage, but the most important is that it feels quite nice. Alright, that's enough work. You've probably never experienced any of the Fire Nation luxury products then, have you? Let me show you some. Now that May and Ty Lee aren't around, I have no one to share this with. Not that I enjoy sharing, but it can get a little lonely. Shut up. Let me show you this. Well, this is lava scrub. Living on volcanic islands, we don't have too much limited access to lava. You see, it's sort of a scrub that we mix together. This opens up your pores. Has a nice microabrasion property. Keeps your skin smooth. Well, you just use it on it. Let me show you. Get a small bowl such as this. You're going to need it to learn how to do this yourself, especially if I had to have a long day. And we'll heat it up. Get a small cloth and apply it to your face. Now close your eyes. Very good. Perfect. Now, And let that sit for a while. I can't believe you've never experienced any of this. Your father was a metal worker, and your mother. Okay, both respectable careers, but I'm sure they must be quite proud of you. All this power suddenly thrust upon you. No pressure. Well, anyway, this should be good to wipe off now. If you want illustrious skin like mine, we'll have to moisturize after. A bit rough, correct? Yes. That's alright, you'll get used to it. Now this moisturizer is actually made of volcanic ash. I know, it seems counterproductive to have something so dry in a moisturizer, but it works quite well, especially with firebenders. Not to mention, it smells incredible. I'll get a bit of this on the cloth as well. And tap that on. It's kind of fun having someone to do my beauty regimen with. Usually quite a loner. All right. You can feel the power seeping within your skin. Yes, it's just a moisturizer, but a very powerful one. All right. Next up, your under eye cream. Now this is especially important because we never want to look tired on the job. You'll be working 20 hours a day with 1 hour for rest and 3 hours for training. No, training does not count as working. Don't be lazy. This under eye cream works wonders. Oh, don't worry if it stings. It's probably fine. Finally, a spray to lock it all in. You'll have to get used to this sort of pampering in the palace. I know it's a tough life to lead, but I want someone who is comfortable and familiar with our way of life. Close your eyes. That will do. Now, speaking of getting used to our way of life, we'll have to do something about that. Well, your hair, silly. Hasn't anyone taught you how to use a comb? It's alright. Small price to pay for your intel. So what you'll need to do is comb it upwards and choose a ribbon here to tie around your bun. We need to keep it up out of our faces at all times. Well, we have the Firebender fuchsia, or the very intimidating black. Good choice. Alright. Alright. Let's comb your hair. Alright, hair. It's time to face your doom. I'm just kidding. We joke. We have fun. We want to comb it upwards. Yes. Oh, you will have fun around here. Sometimes, once a year, we go to Ember Island, play beach volleyball, enjoy the sights. Well, Ember Island is quite nice. I actually hear there's a secret tunnel. That's a secret tunnel through the mountain. Old wives' tale that was formed by two lovers. I don't know. I'm not sure. Perhaps we could explore it next time we go. Now let's do the ribbon. Alright, hold still. I'm going to wrap this around. Tear that. Fantastic. Wonderful. You're already looking much better. And as your career advances, you might even earn yourself one of these. An ornament for your hair. But we'll see. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Moving on to the important things, let's talk about your training. Of course, you will have to undergo severe physical training. Although you're strong, you can always be stronger. That's my motto. I'd like to go through some secret techniques with you that will kickstart your training. Oh yes, I imagine you only know the moves that were taught in the public education system. There are plenty of secret techniques that only people like my father and I know. The true power that firebending can hold is much greater than any of the other elements. You may have noticed that my fire is blue. That means it's much hotter than the average firebenders. My father says that it's because I'm a prodigy, but you know, I wouldn't say I'm anything more than a pure genius. Right. Well, it was a talent, a gift that I'm born with. For you, we will have to work you very hard. That's alright. I hear you do have good breath control. Fantastic. That is one of the core elements in being a fantastic firebender. It will help you advance quite quickly. I always hated doing my breathing exercises when I was a child, but I've actually come to enjoy them. Have you done your evening breathing? No? Let's do it together. We breathe in for 4. Hold for 7. And out for 8. I like to imagine assuming all of my power, preparing to fight against my enemies, and then destroying them and everything they love. It's quite effective. Once more. Perfect. You are quite talented. I think the first thing I'll have you learn is the Wall of Flames. It's one of our few defensive techniques, but it's much more powerful than the Fire Shield I'm sure you already know how to do. We'll be able to protect against any attacks from the Avatar and make our escape if necessary. Once you master that, and Sozin's comet is high in the sky, I imagine you'll be able to make a firewall that encompasses the entire nation. Well, the Avatar's firebending is very weak, and that waterbender girl is even weaker. They don't stand a chance against us. I'm getting quite antsy to begin sparring. Yes, of course you'll be training against me. How are you supposed to protect me? You can't even beat me in a battle. Well, I don't ever imagine you'll be able to defeat me, but you'll be able to match up with me quite well, and you can try and get as close as you can. Let us celebrate. Are you accepting your position? I'll make a toast. All right. Here you are. It's cactus juice. I hear it quenches more than the average drink. A toast to the victors. I know that we will be ruling over the Fire Nation for a very,